Thanos vs. Darkseid, the battle of cosmic villains. Hey there, cosmic enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the multiverse and dissect the most epic showdowns in comic history. Today, we're tackling a clash that's been the subject of countless debates among us hardcore fans. Thanos, the Mad Titan of Marvel, versus Darkseid, the Lord of Apocalypse from DC. Ever wondered what would happen if these two cosmic powerhouses went head to head? Well, strap in, because we're about to break it all down. These aren't just any villains, they're the embodiment of destruction and tyranny on a universal scale. We'll explore their origins, powers, armies, motivations, and even simulate a hypothetical battle scenario. By the end, you'll have all the expert-level insights you need to fuel those late-night debates with your fellow comic aficionados. Thanos. Born on Saturn's moon Titan, Thanos is the son of Alars and Sway-san, making him an Eternal. But unlike his Eternal brethren, Thanos was born with the Deviant Syndrome, a mutation giving him his iconic purple skin and massive stature. As a child, he was a curious and introspective kid, but his appearance made him an outcast among his own people. His early fascination with nihilism and death led him down a dark path. He became obsessed with Mistress Death, the literal embodiment of death in the Marvel Universe. This unrequited love drove him to commit heinous acts, believing that mass genocide would earn her affection. Darkseid. Darkseid wasn't always the stone-faced tyrant we know. Born as Euxus on the hellish planet of Apocalypse, he was the second son of King Yuga Khan and Queen Hegra. Ambitious and ruthless from the get-go, Euxus coveted power above all else. He manipulated his own brother, Drax, and seized the Omega Force during his brother's attempt to claim it, transforming himself into Darkseid. His ultimate goal is to find and harness the anti-life equation, a formula that would grant him absolute control over the free will of every sentient being in the universe. Thanos is a powerhouse, no doubt about it. His eternal heritage grants him superhuman strength, endurance, and near invulnerability. He's taken on the Hulk and come out on top, that's saying something. But it's not just about brawn. Thanos is a genius-level tactician and scientist. Energy manipulation? He's got it in spades. He can project energy blasts, create force fields, and even manipulate cosmic energy. Thanos is also telepathic, able to resist psychic assaults and even influence others' minds. Darkseid's powers are godlike, quite literally. His strength and durability are off the charts, rivaling the strongest beings in the DC universe. But his most feared ability is the Omega Effect. This gives him access to the Omega Beams, versatile energy blasts that can disintegrate, resurrect, or trap beings in alternate realities. He also possesses immense telepathic and telekinetic abilities, allowing him to control minds, move objects at will, and manipulate matter. Darkseid can teleport across vast distances using boom tubes, and his mere presence can weaken nearby beings due to his oppressive aura. Thanos doesn't wage war alone. He's got the Black Order by his side, a group of deadly enforcers including Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, Ebony Maw, and others. Each member brings unique and devastating abilities to the table. Beyond his elite squad, Thanos commands vast armies of Chitauri, Outriders, and other alien species. His resources are virtually limitless, gathered from countless conquered worlds. When Thanos goes to war, he goes big. Darkseid rules Apocalypse with an iron fist. His primary foot soldiers are the Parademons, horrific creatures bred for war, utterly loyal, and completely disposable. Darkseid's inner circle includes formidable figures like Steppenwolf, a master strategist and warrior, Granny Goodness, who trains his elite soldiers known as the Female Furies, and Kalibak, his own son, whose strength rivals that of Superman. Darkseid's war machine is a force to be reckoned with. Thanos is a complex character. On one hand, he genuinely believes that he's saving the universe from itself. Overpopulation leads to famine, war, and suffering. His solution? Eliminate half of all life to restore balance. But let's not forget his infatuation with Mistress Death. His genocidal actions are also attempts to court her favor. This combination of nihilistic philosophy and twisted love makes Thanos a uniquely tragic villain. Darkseid's motivations are more straightforward, and arguably more terrifying. He seeks the anti-life equation to eliminate free will across the universe. To him, individual desires and freedoms are obstacles to his perfect order. He doesn't deceive himself with notions of balance or greater good, he wants absolute control. Darkseid believes that subjugation is the natural order of things and that he alone is fit to rule. Thanos' list of accomplishments is long and jaw-dropping. In the infamous Infinity Gauntlet saga, he wiped out half of all life in the universe with a snap of his fingers. Let that sink in. Half of all life. He's gone toe-to-toe with the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and even cosmic entities like Galactus, the Celestials, and Eternity. In the Annihilation storyline, Thanos played a pivotal role in cosmic events that reshaped the universe. Darkseid has been the central antagonist in some of DC's most significant cosmic events. His invasions of Earth have required the collective efforts of the Justice League to repel. In Final Crisis, he successfully obtained the anti-life equation, subjugating the minds of Earth's population and nearly collapsing the multiverse. He's battled gods, destroyed planets, and his mere presence can alter reality. Despite his godlike powers, Thanos isn't invincible. One of his most significant weaknesses is his own mind. He often subconsciously sabotages himself because deep down, he believes he's unworthy of ultimate success or power. A classic case of imposter syndrome on a cosmic scale. His overconfidence can also be his undoing. Darkseid's primary vulnerability lies in the fact that his true form exists beyond the physical realm. When he manifests in the universe, it's often through avatars, which can be defeated or destroyed, temporarily setting back his plans. Internal strife and interference from other new gods can disrupt his schemes. Comparative analysis. When it comes to raw physical strength, both are titans. Darkseid might have a slight edge due to his new god status, but Thanos has held his own against beings like the Hulk and Thor. With the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos' powers are virtually limitless. Without it, Darkseid's Omega Effect and Omega Beams give him a unique set of abilities that could challenge Thanos. Thanos is a master tactician and often operates with a long-term strategy in mind. The hypothetical battle scenario. Imagine a neutral battleground, a barren, indestructible planet in a remote corner of the multiverse. The stakes? Everything. The battle commences with both titans assessing each other. Thanos unleashes powerful energy blasts, while Darkseid counters with his Omega Beams. Realizing brute force isn't enough, Thanos employs his tactical genius. As the fight escalates, they summon their armies. The parademons swarm against the Black Order and Thanos' forces. Potential outcomes. If Thanos wields the Infinity Gauntlet, he could potentially warp reality to defeat Darkseid, maybe even banish him to a different dimension. Conversely, Darkseid could use the anti-life equation to enslave Thanos' mind. A stalemate is a real possibility. Both might realize that continued conflict could lead to mutual destruction. External forces might intervene, forcing a temporary truce. Expert opinions and fan perspectives. While there's never been an official Marvel-DC crossover featuring these two in a definitive battle, creators have often commented on the similarities and differences. Some argue that Thanos' strategic mind and versatility give him the upper hand. In fan fiction and unofficial crossovers, scenarios range from Thanos joining forces with Darkseid to overthrowing him. Conclusion. We've journeyed through the intricate origins, immense powers, formidable armies, and complex motivations of Thanos and Darkseid. Thanos represents a tragic figure striving for balance through destructive means, while Darkseid embodies the oppressive desire for total control. Now it's your turn. Who do you think would ultimately prevail in this cosmic clash? Are you Team Thanos or Team Darkseid? Drop your thoughts, theories, and epic battle scenarios in the comments below. Final thoughts. Thanks for sticking around, fellow cosmic explorers. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button. Share this video with your fellow nerds, and hit that subscribe button for more galactic content. Keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one. Credits and acknowledgements. A massive shout out to the legendary creators like Jack Kirby and Jim Starlin for bringing these iconic characters to life and enriching our imaginations. Thanks to all the comic writers, artists, and thinkers who've expanded these universes. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to you, our amazing audience, for your passion and support.